I had to change and adjust the way DOSBox worked within GOG to get this functioning properly. Because it was trying to do full screen, it was really funky. I had to change DOSBox configuration. We're gonna have really, really quirky music in a second. MIDI, yay! Is it popping again? Hold on. We lost audio for a second. There you go. I'm wondering what I can do about the popping. I don't know if I can do anything about it. I mean, the Logitech G Hub program isn't running on the side. You love the old MIDI stuff? Yeah. You know, I probably should have read this. Let's restart. We need to read this. It's kind of important. The story is actually pretty good. Okay. I don't know how good it is for the first one, but it actually has an overall arcing storyline. Your main protagonist is Kyle Katarn. Kyle Katarn is your protagonist for the next 3 games within this series. Your name is Kyle, you're a merc, you need to steal some shit. That's pretty much the answer, yes, that is basically it. Kyle Katarn, do not forget his last name. How dare you not remember his last name? Kyle Katarn is a goddamn tank. Dark Forces, the new order of the Empire, stretches its evil clutches across the galaxy, consuming planets with devastating results. Through many struggles, the Rebel Alliance has learned of a new Imperial battle station, the Death Star, with enough power to destroy an entire planet. Unable to acquire the plans to the deadly space station, the rebels have employed the skills of Kyle Katarn. Known to most as a mercenary for hire, Katarn is a rogue figure who has a partial alliance with the rebels. Armed only with a blaster pistol, which you'll be changing very early on, and an intimate knowledge of Imperial methods, Katarn prepares to infiltrate the Imperial base in which the plans are kept. So we're talking really, really, really old school type of computer game here. If I remember correctly, primary functions are going to be... I gotta move the window, so there we go. Primary functions are going to be the arrow keys. If I have to change keys, that's fine. Later on. This is a really long ass intro for a title. God damn it. I don't know if we have to go through the credits, but since we're going to go through the credits, I'm not going to try to skip anything because I don't know what it ends up leading into, and I want to make sure I don't skip anything. So, for those of you who don't know, I did grab a little bit of extra information on the side. The game was released in 1995, developed and published by LucasArts. It was a very big thing for LucasArts to do their own games at the time. The game engine is actually not a Doom-based engine, even though it will look a lot like Doom. It very obviously takes a lot of its direction off of Doom, but it is an original game engine that was developed by LucasArts known as the Jedi game engine. Ha 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 ha. It was released on Windows, DOS, Macintosh, the PlayStation, and Linux. It received really good reviews all across the board, with the exception of the PlayStation, where it was criticized for having really low frame rates and having not great graphics. The entire storyline is part of the fictional Star Wars Expanded Universe, so it is not canon. And you can tell it's not canon based on the fact that by the time you get to... So the next game in the series is Star Wars Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight, and then after that is Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. Jedi Outcast brings up, and I think it was actually introduced in the prior game, that there's a planet that's unmapped in the galaxy that has a fountain that when you touch or expose yourself to said fountain, you infuse yourself with the Force and force yourself into becoming a Jedi. That's how Kyle Katarn supposedly gets his Jedi powers later on in the game. For now, you are just mercenary Kyle Katarn. There's no Jedi powers in this one. nothing. I don't know if we're going to do a full playthrough of this. I did look it up. The average time period to go through the entire game is about 8 hours. I don't mind being told, like, some stuff of, hey, you're missing this, you're doing that. I don't care. If you want to give some tips, it's fine. Just don't do a full-on play-by-play like you're backseat gaming heavily. But if you want to be all like, hey, there's a secret right there, or if I'm obviously stuck and you want to tell me exactly what I'm missing, feel free. I don't mind. My whole goal is to get to Dark Forces 2 because I would like to show Dark Forces 2. It took me a while to get Dark Forces 2 to run properly, and I've heard it is absolutely fantastic, especially during the time period it was released, in a lot of what it did. Dark Forces 1 does a lot in this game that we are used to in current first-person shooters now, but was not common back then, such as the ability to crouch and jump. Crouching and jumping was a thing that was in the original Heretic as well, but apparently it's used quite heavily in Dark Forces, from what I've heard. Is that it? Enter your name. Dilly. Begin. Prologue Mission 1, the Death Star Plans, Operation Skyhook Phase 2, confidential message from Senator Mon Mothma. I love Mon Mothma, she's beautiful. Rebellion is counting on the completion of this mission, Commander Katarn. I hope success is on your side. Oh my god, freakish uproar! Sorry you're late as usual. Thank you for the donation, it was really sweet. Ah, hi. Background. The Death Star plans are locked away at an Imperial secret base on the planet Danuta, where they await transport to Lord Vader. Very little is known about the layout of the base itself, so I'm afraid you will have to act on your own reconnaissance. FYI, this is apparently supposed to take place shortly after the first film's events, so they must be talking about the second Death Star. I don't know. Once you have the plans, get out immediately. Operation Skyhook will deliver the plans to Princess Leia on the consular ship 28DEC2020. She will then continue the mission. This sounds like it was pre-Star Wars 1. Find and retrieve the Death Star plans. Return to the ship on the roof of base. Like, the information I got was that it was supposed to take place after the first one. Okay. So, one thing I want to look at. Configuration. Calibrate joystick now. Alright. How do I jump? That's strafing. Okay. Wow, this is great. No one can see me. Oh god! Die. This is awesome. Spacebar is not jumping. How do I jump? 10T4 is the one that they captured in episode 4. Oh. Okay, so this is pre-episode 1, so the information I got was slightly off. Control is shoot. Shift runs. Alt is nothing. Z is shoot. X is jump. That's not bad. C is crouch. Okay. A little awkward, but sure. A little awkward from what I'm used to. Spacebar is to actually do things. Stop it. I have a blaster. Oh, shields. So I have 130 shield. It's a Doom-like game. Yeah, but it's Doom inspired, but it is not it's not Doom based at all as far as its engine. And there, now we no longer need our hand blaster. So it uses the exact same. We're so kick-ass we could punch. It uses the exact same energy, but you might as well use this. X? Gimme. Energy, shield. Can I open this? I thought I could. I don't know where. Yeah, but it's their own engine known as the Jedi engine. You can look up and down. You don't really need to if you don't want to, because he will auto aim. Oh no. We're shooting like a stormtrooper. Ow! Who's shooting me? Up above. It's up above. No, that one. No one there yet. Where the hell are they? I know that there's guys up above us. There. See, I've done this one level mostly in the past. I don't remember if I've ever beaten it, but they should have called it Luke Nukem. No, because there's no Luke in this one. You are motherfucking Kyle Katarn. Don't you fucking speak ill of Kyle Katarn. You're a fucking hot daddy by the third game. Oh, so if you've never seen Dark Forces 2, they did the whole thing with, like, this one you saw, it was just sort of like computer imagery that was digitized. Dark Forces 2 has full-on FMV cutscenes. How do I get over there? No. Hey. What? This is horrible. Isn't there a headlamp as an option? I thought I had a headlamp. Hold on. C is crouch, V nothing, B nothing. Tab? Tab is... Oh, map. Nice. A, S, W, E, R, T, G, H, E, K, L. What's this? Hold on. I should have done this earlier. Dark Forces controls. Forward, W, no, it's not. Crouch, run, hold shift, interact. Steam changed it. Primary, secondary, holster weapon, put it away. Gas mask on, off, goggles on, off, cleats on, off, headlamp on, off. They're the F buttons. I have to look at the actual manual because I'm using it through DOSBox through GOG. It'll tell me exactly what it is. Okay, I'm taking a screenshot of this. I have the buttons. There's a lot of them. Here. Just capture, it's fine. Da 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 da. And I'm gonna put them in a small window in the top right corner where I'm playing. Okay, so there's something called goggles. I don't have goggles. Headlamp. There we go. This is why I wanted the headlamp. View, look up, look down. Center is 5 on the keypad. Okay. You can actually play with the keypad, and I have no desire to. If you have your headlamp on, enemies will actually see you from a distance. I've heard, so you don't necessarily want it on. Not all the time. I'm kind of low on energy at the moment. I want to go in this door. This is the one I want to go in. Oh, love, we're gonna just stormtrooper shooting accuracy. Yeah. It's worse the further away you are. I think I want to go up here. We got a red key. Of which we've seen the door that we want to go into for the red key. There. I'm already running low. Going back here, and we're going here. Ow. Stop it. I need more ammo. Look at all the stormtroopers never thought to remove the aiming deficiency. I love that joke. I love the whole stormtrooper. So you can destroy the droid. I'm not going to. I'm gonna go out. I think you go out this way. There's a way to get out there. That sounds important wherever that opened up. Can I go down? Thank you. What did that open up? Over here? Okay. Oh, look. Here we go. Now, if there's anyone still alive out here... I'm not jumping to get that. I feel like that's a bad idea. Give me your ammo. Thank you. Oh man. Get. Fucking hell! It's as if the Empire had near endless capacity to genetically engineer clone Boba Fett's, but lacked the means to modify them. Seems like an oversight. Yeah. I'm not going to be a super try-hard with this, but at the same time, I would like to get some things to some extent. Alright. Let's try and do this. There we go. I'm proud of myself for jumping over here, even though I probably don't need to. Look at all... Oh! Fuck it. I needed the ammo. I don't think there's fall damage, so... Whatever. Yeah. Did I have performance problems with Immortals Phoenix? You did watch the stream to avoid spoilers? No, I didn't have any problems. If you want to check it out, I only did what is considered the prologue, and I didn't do anything extra. I kind of went main story, and that was it. I did a tiny bit after that just to showcase a little bit, but I didn't want to do more than just like a showing what Immortals Phoenix Rising was like. I haven't played it for the last several days, but I really, really like the game. I did get a copy of Hades for Christmas. And I really like Hades for the most part, but honestly, considering they're both like Greek mythology, I like the personalities of the gods in Immortal Phoenix much better. I still like Hades a lot. Hades has a lot to it, and I can see why people really like it. It's not as much my game as I thought it was going to be, but I do enjoy it. I'll never stream Hades. It's not the kind of game that we would ever stream. You bought it, but the frame rate is all over the place? It's really weird. You got it through the... Are you playing it on the PC? He's down. Yep, an RTX 3070. I don't know about with the RTX then. Maybe if there's ray tracing enabled in the game, turn it off. See if that does it. We have 1080 Ti's, and I've been running pretty solid, like almost the entire time. I've had very few stutterings ever. Occasionally, once in a blue moon, I'll have a little bit of a stutter from something that's loading in, but it's not often. I'm pretty sure those are the plans we need.
This is too easy. Now to get to my ship.
This is too easy. This is really easy. Clothes had accelerated aging too, which was a problem when you don't want to pay the expenses to keep making fresh ones. Oh, there's my ship. So nice. Can you avoid getting on it? Is there like a secret around here somewhere? Oh, look at that. What it? Hey. Extra life? What? Oh, I gotta go back. Fucking hell. I gotta go back. How do I get back? I don't remember how I got back there. Oh, I went this way. Not this way. This way. And then go down the stairs. Fucking hell. I went this way. I went this way. I went this way. Where's your force powers? No force powers. Remember seeing this game played on your cousin's PS1? Yeah, the PlayStation apparently had the worst reviews out of all the versions. For this game, I was mentioning that earlier on, it was apparently the PlayStation was heavily criticized for having bad frame rates and bad graphics. The PC received really good reviews no matter what. Next mission? Is this it? That's how you do that? Mission goals complete. Continue the next mission. Wow, that's a really interesting way.
To the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the Rebellion.
The Emperor has approved your test demonstration, General Monk.
Thank you, Lord Vader. What I unveil today will mark a new era for the Empire. We will be able to decimate the rebels just as we did the Jedi Knights. At last, the Emperor's war will be filled only with the glory and beauty of decisive victory.
A noble cause, General. I hope the demonstration lives up to your claims. Proceed.
With pleasure. Dark Trooper, release.
That was state-of-the-art technology back then.
Very impressive, General. The Emperor will be most pleased. Continue with your project.
Certainly, Lord Vader.
Why does my phone have a timer?
Thank you, Commander, for responding at such short notice. The Empire has been keeping us on the run since the destruction of the Death Star. 5 days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases in the city of Dilly.
This is Tech Base to anybody out there. Please, we're under Imperial attack. There was no warning at all. Total devastation. They broke through our shield. They broke through our shield!
Tech Base was destroyed within minutes. Many innocent people in the surrounding city, as well as the rebel staff, were killed. Intelligence thinks that this may be an act of retaliation for the destruction of the Death Star.
Interesting. This looks like it could be a normal Imperial attack, except for those sounds.
Very perceptive, Commander. I know you understand that all we discuss here is classified. This Imperial officer, Crix Medine, wishes to defect to the Alliance. He has supplied us with information on the development of a new Imperial weapon. Those sounds you heard, we believe, come from that weapon. A new type of stormtrooper, the Dark Trooper.
A new stormtrooper that can take out a rebel base that quickly? I should have kept working for the Empire.
The Rebel Command is not taking this lightly. They have authorized me to hire you to find out if there is a threat, and if there is, to shut it down. That is, if you are still on our side.
This could be interesting. Alright, I'm in. But I think I'll need some help on this one. I want Jan Ors as my mission officer.
Certainly. Then I will let Jan brief you further on your mission objectives. Thank you, Commander, and may the Force be with you.
The Dark Trooper. Oh my god. Is she the same person, the girl that's in here, that you see in the third game? I don't know. Yeah, no, this is not an official canon. It never was official canon. It was part of an extended universe, so I guess I'm not super hip on the whole Star Wars lingo, but from what I understand is there was multiple different expansion universes where storylines, imagine like alternate dimensions where the story changes, kind of like the way Marvel does their comics, where they reboot series constantly, and DC does the same thing. This kind of had its own like storyline in one of the alternative universes. It was developed and created by LucasArts, so LucasArts was definitely headed up this particular timeline concept. And it does start with Dark Forces 1, which is the one we're doing right now, and then it goes into Dark Forces 2, Jedi Knight, and then it goes into Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, and then after that is the Jedi Knight Academy, I believe. My goal is to try and play these enough to at least get to the second one, Dark Forces 2, which I've never played and I really want to try. And then if I can get it functioning, I do have my original copy of Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast. I played it back in the day. I love Jedi Outcast. I would love to re-experience it. So, anyways. It's good to see you, Kyle. Good job on Operation Skyhook. The Rebels were impressed. Now it's back to the mission hopping just like in the old days. Background. Rebel Command has made a brief reconnaissance of the area and it's swarming with Imperial activity. The power is still down in the city, so some of the systems are going to be down as well. You'll need to find the main hydroelectric power generator and get it back online. That's what it looks like. I like that they give you an actual picture. The Empire usually gets sloppy after a major offensive, so we may be able to find evidence or leads about this new Dark Trooper, the Spooky Trooper, we've been hearing about through Crix Medine. His contacts inside the Empire will help us follow up on anything you may pick up. Good hunting, Kyle. Mission objectives. Find and restart the hydroelectric power generator. Find some clue to the Dark Trooper. Return to the landing area. Jedi Academy, a great multiplayer. I played the PvP arenas with is there a save? Or does it autosave? I think it autosave. I played the PvP with Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, and I really liked it. You tried to play Outcast a long time ago. Is there some nice HD mod on the internet for it? No clue. Were you playing it on the PC or were you playing it on a console? I don't even know if Jedi Knight Outcast or Jedi Outcast came to a console. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, but I have no idea. Probably not. I'm not going to play anything with any mods. So I have DOSBox modified so that it's not using the expanded graphics it normally would use, because they usually do the same thing that older console emulators will do, where they sit there and they up graphics or they smooth out the pixels. I specifically have turned off those options, and I've gone in and I basically have told it, no, make the game look and run as it was intended back in the day. Because we need to experience the glory so that Brad can sit there and say things like, I can count all 30 pixels on her face. What is this map area? I've never been here. Oh, fuck. Star Wars Shadow of the Empire on the N64 was pretty good. I heard that. I feel like Shadow of the Empire might have been in the same timeline, wasn't it? I don't know. It might not. It always to me looked like Kyle Katarn, but I never played it.
Set blasters on fire.
Yes, I know it causes them to see me, but it's a lot better than me sitting here in darkness. Darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Open. Open! Open. Doesn't want to open. Okay. Maybe we're not supposed to be down here. Let's go back this way.
Blast him!
Who's telling me to blast? Who's saying to blast me? That's mean. Ow! No, stop it! That was unnecessary. Stop it! Honestly, this looks better than what you expected out of the screens you saw online. Yeah. I wasn't exact. I mean, I played it once upon a time back in the day. I had a friend that was really big into first-person shooters when I was younger. Original Eddie, thank you for the follow. So I had seen him play games like this, but I never really played much beyond the first level. Like this whole area, I don't know what to expect. I've never gotten to this level. I've like, most of the time when I was first playing PC games back in the day, I completely skipped by all of the first-person shooters because I was more interested in things that were RPGs or adventure games for the most part. Heretic was one of the oddballs for me just because you played as an elf that had magic. So of course I was all like, oh my god, Weezord. And I needed to play it. I have a feeling I need to go this way, and I have a feeling that I might be able to get out by just jumping over there. Isn't this where I was? It is. Open. Headlight on. I know it's on. Can I open this? No. LucasArts was good with what they did. Yeah. The motions look really fluid. They are really fluid. And this was its movement back in the day. Fuck it. So, Kyle does hit better than the Stormtroopers do in general. I wonder if that's the door I was at, and it doesn't look like it. Excuse you. So, in the second game, you do get Force powers. In Dark Forces 2, Jedi Knight, Kyle Katarn does get a hold of Force powers, and I keep on wanting to save. It meant you spent at least 3 years playing Jedi Knight 3. Oh god, I was so addicted to Jedi Knight Outcast that I beat it. I got it when it came out because I remember seeing pictures in magazines when it was being developed. Thought it looked fantastic. Ended up buying it along with my other friend. And we both played it side by side at our own houses. But we both were obsessed with it. I don't think we put it down until we beat it. And I'm not a super big into sci-fi games, as most of you end up knowing, especially when it's compared to a fantasy game, but there was something about Jedi Knight Outcast that I was in love with it. Like, it's a really good game. Back in the day it was good. I can only imagine it holds up as good now. I think I've heard other people say the same thing. Wonder if you can get a signature. What? 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 No, probably not. I have no idea where you got that idea from. Oh shit. Water. Oh, turn it off. They're able to see me when I have that on. Bodhi's meowing in the hallway. The Briar pistol, when you think back to playing Jedi Knight 2, you mean this? Wait, this thing? This is what you have. Not that. Like, you start with that. I'm turning off my headset, or my headlight, because... Alright, let's go this way. you'd watch N64 games. Yeah, Isaac wants me to play, like, Silicon Valley or whatever. I'll take a look at it. I'm trying to get him... I think it's called Space Station Silicon Valley. I have other games on my list that I want to play. I've told him he should put it on his list. I don't know why he hasn't, especially considering it fits within what he's able to play right now. Since he's super limited. God damn it. That one's down. Come on, hit him. I'm stuck. I can't go really much against this flow. Why? There. Okay, he's down. Who the hell walks and lunges? Honestly, if you look Jedi Knight 2, 1, you can't say it doesn't look like that. Jedi Knight 2 looks like an N64 game. It's very similar in graphics. And it took me a while to get it functioning, but I have it fully functioning. It took me a few hours on day 1 to like get it to work. God, I keep on pressing space. Stop it. Ugh, fucking hell. Where am I? Am I back in the beginning area? I am. Am I? Alright. Map. Who shot at me? Who shot at me and where? So those won't open. I'm assuming it's because it's so... Stop it. I'm not doing too bad. Tiger. Bodhi's meowing. Isaac shut him out of his office again, I think. Weapon supercharge. I'm sorry, what? For how long does this last? I know the game's all like, you shouldn't be using those. Or you shouldn't be using the headlights. But I'm like, whatever. Oh, it's telling me my supercharge was about to end. Here, punch this. Punch it. No. Alright. Whatever. What about this? No? Can't use it, can't use it, can't use it. Speaking of a sci-fi game, does anybody hear that Eidos game Startopia? Are you talking about Startopia from the original NES? One battery cell. This looks like the way to go. Look. It looks like there was stuff over there, though. Whatever. Oh, right. for the body, yeah. What is that? Infrared goggles. I'm sorry, what? Was there a point to doing this? I'm confused. Dilly spin. You're talking about a 2001 space station management for the PC called Startopia? Oh, all the power's on. I do not know anything about it. I wonder if the power being on means we can actually use doors now. Those aren't doors. Don't need that. Alright, let's go this way. Sorry, did you? No. No, I don't know anything about whatever that Startopia game is that you're talking about then. I was thinking of Star Tropics. I probably have heard of it. It sounds familiar. Oh, hey. Health. I don't need that. I don't need that. There we go. Don't need that. This door is now open. Yup. What was my objective here? How do I see my objectives? I'm checking. Select weapon, put holster, blah, blah, blah. Overhead map is tab, zoom in, out. Personal digital assistant is a PDA. F1. Objective. Can I just do this? No. Find and restart the hydroelectric power generator. Find some clue to the Dark Trooper and then return to the landing area. I'm assuming this is the landing area. I'm not going to find any clue to the Dark Trooper over here. Yeah, landing area is up there. Yeah, this is not where I need to go. Not at all. No. Buddy! Ooh. Look at that. An extra life. Buddy! He's here. He's being inquisitive kitty. Buddy! Yeah? Buddy! Where am I going? Oh. Thank you. He showed me the way by being here. Seems like a
Immediately.
Get out of my face! Oh. Sure. You'd be surprised if anyone remembered it these days. You remember a bunch of hype back in the day for it, and then it's just being forgotten. It was pretty fun and easy to pick up strategy game from what you can recall. This game was made in 1995. That's wild. Yeah, made in 95. Well, we just did, we finished Heretic 2 the other day, last week, and that was made in 98. It's 3 years after, but, I mean, the graphical differences that occurred in games around this time period was pretty intense because things were, like, ramping up in the technological advancements that were being done within computers and computer games, and it was really, really cool to be there and watch it at the time. I fucked up. Just because we got to see as everything was growing and changing before our eyes, and they were noticeable differences in the technology. Nowadays, we don't see it as much, and it's partly because the video game industry very much caters to the consoles as much as it caters to the PCs. And so the PC gaming is kind of locked in whatever is the current console generation. There's a positive and a negative to that, but honestly, I prefer the positive more so, which is I don't have to upgrade my computer as often as I used to have to. Once you get your computer to a certain point, I don't really feel the need to have to upgrade anytime soon, because the next game coming out is probably going to use the same hardware I have. And now that the newer consoles are out, the chances of us having to upgrade the video cards or anything has definitely gone up, and I'm fine with that, because after we upgrade from there, it probably won't go up all that much either. And I'm fine with that concept. It just, they last longer. Heretic 2 had atmosphere and good art direction. Those two are two things that contemporary games often lack despite the advancements. Yeah. Unfortunately, Heretic 2, the final level, didn't feel anywhere near as good as the earlier levels did. What is going on? Oh. You want to talk about obscure games, look up the Starship Troopers RTS. Nowadays your graphics card might last longer than a new card, yeah. And I'm fine with that, considering how much graphics cards are. When games were advancing faster and the PC market when the PC games had their own market, the demands for a newer video card were a lot more frequent, and it drove me nuts because video cards were getting more and more expensive. So when the video game industry decided it was going to keep in line with the console industry, as much as I was like, wow, we're not going to see as many big advancements, the part of me that had to worry about money was very happy. And I kind of am still in that mode. I'm all like, I prefer it having to sit there and keep in tandem with the consoles. It's just, you don't need to spend the money all that much. Not like we used to. Okay. I'm trying to avoid going in over there. Because, well, one, I'm trying to see who the fuck is shooting at me. Two, if there's any sort of a fight over there, I'm trying to minimize it. Where? I think they're up above. When you started getting into PCs, the PC was obsolete 6 months later. I mean, it depends on how good you upgraded. I've always, and I still maintain it, I do not get the latest and the greatest. I know everyone's like, ooh, RTX, RTX, RTX. We're running on 1080 Ti's and we're still fine. You don't need an RTX right now. In fact, you're probably better off waiting until they go down a little bit in price. Because they're still expensive. That would have been a killer to walk into. Literally. Ah! Excuse you. What you said is very interesting. That's why you think the PC master race mentality is very short-sighted. We won't always want cutting-edge graphics. You don't need it. You don't need it. You can do amazing things without having the super cutting-edge graphics. And frankly, not everyone can fucking afford it. I like having a good gaming PC that's affordable. I've always prided myself on being able to build a PC that is considered budget by most people's standards, but is able to play the latest and greatest games on really good graphics, if not ultra graphics. I don't fucking need to. I have never ever bought two video cards to connect them. What is it? The SLI connection? SLI? Where you connect them together and they power each other? You don't fucking need to do that. Like, you only need to do that if you're actively making graphical content. Hey, I got a Dark Trooper weapon.
Looks like I found something that can help us out.
Get back to the landing pad and I'll meet you there.
Okay. I hope I don't get attacked on the way. Maybe I won't. Where the hell am I? Where is this? Can you do that with a bunch of shit CPUs? No. No. One CPU. You can, there's a way to bridge motherboards, but you're not going to be able to do it with what you're thinking of to make a stronger computer now. It's not even worth it. Usually I get CPUs, I always aim for AMDs because they're still less expensive than an Intel, and honestly, you don't need an Intel processor. Intels are better at doing multiple things at once, but you don't really need to worry about that unless you're in a working environment. I usually sit there and reserve the concept of Intel chips for the working environment. Like, at home, I always get AMDs. They're more affordable, they're functional, they do a very good job, they're powerful. And they don't cost an arm and a leg and your unborn child. Video cards, I will always get an NVIDIA because you have less issues with NVIDIA versus ATIs. I know there are a lot of people who like ATIs out there. There's nothing wrong with them in general, but I have noticed a lot more problems with games functioning properly through ATI cards until they've been properly patched, compared to games that function with NVIDIA. Storage. My main C drive is a 256 gigabyte SSD that runs Windows, and then I have two 2 terabyte hard drives on the side. Isaacs going to be having one 4 terabyte drive because it's cheaper to do that at this point than getting 2 terabytes right now. Give me these. Thank you. Actually, I think I can go this way to get out, can't I? Isn't this the landing pad? Where was the landing pad? Fucking hell. We're running with vanilla Windows 10. I mean, we run Windows 10. Windows 10 Windows 10 was really crap back in the day when it was first released. It is much better now, and there's so many games that want to run off of it. I had upgraded Isaac and myself our computers from Windows 7 to Windows 10. How many years ago? 3 years ago, 2 years ago at this point. I want to say 2 to 3. And I'm not sorry. I like it. If I need a game to run on an older system, you've seen the games that I've run before. I can get it to work. Granted, I need third-party programs, and I need to gimmick the hell out of it sometimes, but that's just the price of older games. Plus side, the PC is near infinitely backwards compatible compared to consoles. Not knocking on consoles, because I know as much as fun as people make fun of the PC Master Race, I still like my consoles. Like, I love my Nintendo systems. I've enjoyed the PlayStation. I've never been a fan of Xbox. But shoulder shrug. Through here? I think it's through here. I think it's through here. There aren't really CPU limiting games that are going to take advantage of running a pair of more physical CPUs. Windows 10 works great, yeah. You got it when it was a free upgrade. When Windows 10 came out, it's okay if you disable everything they shove in your face forcefully. They don't tend to shove that stuff in your face forcefully anymore. A lot of the stuff is turned off by default. There is a lot of stuff that's still turned on that I because I'm used to doing it on work computers, I do it on our computers. I shut off some of the extra stuff on the sides. Isn't this where we go? There we go. Next mission. This is really weird to like go to the next mission this way. That thing you found was a weapon of some sort, too large for a human being to use. Most likely it's a prototype weapon for the Dark Trooper. I found the symbol MR on the barrel, the signature of an infamous weapons specialist named Moff Rebus, a real character known for his paranoia and extreme loyalty to the Empire. He may be our next lead to the Dark Trooper. That's what he looks like. Rebus has hidden himself somewhere deep within the sewage system under the city of Anuet. He has engineered an elaborate series of drain gate switches designed to thwart any intruders from discovering the route to his lab. Oh my god. First, activate these switches, then your search for Rebus may begin. Beware, it is likely that Rebus has surrounded himself with guard droids, and the largely unexplored sewer maze may hold other dangers as well. Remember, we need both of you back alive. I'll have the decontamination shower warmed up and ready. Mission objectives. Find the Imperial Weapons Engineer Moff Rebus. God damn it. You have a quite negative feeling about Windows 10 as someone who isn't very tech savvy. You just want a PC for the most basic features. You miss older Windows iterations. Honestly, Windows 10 is more user-friendly than previous versions. Especially nowadays. It's a lot more user-friendly. It's a lot easier to find stuff. A lot of the more intricate administrative features are hidden deep down. I forgot I can't save. Can I not save? Let me see. Configuration. Let me see if there's a quick save over here. Nope. HUD on or off is F7, by the way. Head wave on or off. Oh, you could turn the head wave off. So he does this instead of this whole thing. I kind of like it with this, but I don't know if it's making anyone sick. We can get rid of it, because then I could turn it to this. I feel like XP should have been the golden child that just needed a bit of polishing every year and it would have been Gucci. No, XP had more issues than Windows 7. XP was decent, especially an upgrade from what it was, but it definitely was not the be-all end-all of Windows. Windows 7 was like one of the better ones from what I remember. But Windows 10 has definitely gotten to the point where I would not want to go back to Windows 7 anymore. When it first came out, like I said, I didn't want it. It was crap. But now, I like it. Like, I'm used to working with it at work. And it took a while, and they did it. They improved. I'm going this way because I want to see what's over here still. Definitely haven't searched everything. Ew. I don't want to get in that. Infrared goggles. Infrared goggles use power cells, I'm guessing. No, you go back to 7 when it came out, it was in a wreck, but apparently that's the staple of this century. Well, I mean, Windows 10 was a wreck when it first came out, yes. It was very much a wreck. It was a mess. It took a long time for them to update and upgrade. But now it's very, very functional. I still think the Windows 10, the store is really messy and has a lot of issues, especially with regards to games. The number of times I have games like State of Decay 2, which we bought through the Windows 10 store, when it uninstalls itself or corrupts itself and needs to be re-downloaded, it's insane the number of times that happens. Why do I need that? What the hell? I don't need this. It's out power cells. Can I go through that brown sludge then? I guess so. Could you mod State of Decay? I don't know, possibly. Why would I want to? I mean, I don't understand why I'd want to mod it. Like, there's one mod where the one mod that Isaac and I got for it allows us to rename our people within State of Decay. Only because when we were playing State of Decay 2, especially on stream, Isaac had placed a bunch of you got your names, the viewers' names, in there. So whenever we found survivors, there was chances it was a viewer. That was the only mod that he really ever did. Game Pass games are encrypted, no modding. Yeah, it's not a Game Pass game. We don't have Game Pass. Neither one of us. I'm not a fan of Game Pass. I get that people like it. I'm not a fan of it. I'd rather own it. I've always been that way because I was along those lines with library books. If it was a book I really wanted and people were all like, oh, you can just get that out of the library. I'm like, no, I want this book. That's the kind of the kid that I was. I needed to own my books if I was gonna, like, read them. I'd get them at the library, but if I really, really liked them, I needed to own the book. Kids, some things are hard to find, but most things give it to that way. How to do something Windows 10, press start and start typing what you want to do. Yeah, if you know what you're looking for, yeah, no, that's very much the way to do it. I do it all the time. If I can't remember exactly how to get to fucking control panel, hit start control panel. Because if you try to go through it the normal way, it takes you to the user-friendly control panel, and I'm like, no, give me real control panel. It's like, no. Let me in! Okay, where am I going? I want to get in there. Okay. Objective. I need to turn on the switches first. IR goggles. Infrared. What am I doing with infrared goggles anyways? What is this? Oh. Alright. I feel like Game Pass are cool and cheap, but ultimately you're at their fucking mercy forever, so fuck that. Yeah, if I want a game, I'll buy it. You don't even use the normal way anymore, you just type. Yeah, same here. I don't try and find it anymore, I just tend to type. I know how to get to Windows Update very easily on my own, just because I'm used to having to do that, especially when I'm working. And I have to, like, get someone's computer to check for updates, because God knows, in a fucking enterprise-based environment, having your users ever check for updates is beyond them. And then they're all like, why is my computer taking, like, an hour to start? It's just been sitting here loading Windows for a while. It's all like, have you updated your computer in a while? I thought you guys were supposed to push that in the back end. Well, sometimes IT's stupid, and they don't. I've been in many environments where the user is supposed to, like... I mean, it's better when the user has to manually update, but then you have to educate the users on how to manually update. Because then they can choose when, but then if they never do it, then they sit there and wait for their computers to start up after 2 hours. What is shooting at me? Give me this. I love how I have not gone lower than my shields this entire time. I'm fine with this. Your PC takes ages to start up and it's up to date. Well, I mean, if you want to change that, SSD. That's why I have an SSD, and yeah, most PCs will take forever to just turn on. That's why I sit there and usually say, if you're going to get a multiple hard drives, and you can make one of your hard drives an SSD, and make that your Windows boot disk. It's like a split second to, like, start up your computer. It's beautiful and it's amazing. And that's what I did for both Isaac and myself. Oh no, that thing's down here. Get hundreds or maybe even thousands of CDs as a kid, not even half of them survived. Wait, why? Having a hard time seeing. Did I not see everything down there? I didn't. We're going back. This way. I don't know if it really matters. It doesn't really matter. Let's just get out. I wish I could redo the controls to be the space bar for jumping and make my life a lot easier. Here, get rid of that. Turn this on. There, turn that off. There we go. Oh, let's talk about Windows. You didn't even notice we're waiting through space poop. Yeah, we're waiting through space poop. Did you have to include the fact that the shiz was in space? Original around 1993 Lego Rock Raiders survived over 20 years. I'm like losing track of what you guys are saying while trying to play this stupid game. This beautiful game. It's kind of hard to concentrate on it at the same time. Moved and your games disappeared. You get grounded from your Xbox and the game you left in that tray would get broken. Ew. That sucks. Alright. This was a really horrible place to go. Not there. Let me go to the next one. Definitely get more of those. I can get more batteries. There. This is not where I want to go, though. I need to go back up. Never heard of games breaking for just being in the console. They don't just break from being in the console. That's called someone breaking them and then blaming the console. That was the one that opened last time. So it should be this one. Get out of my way. Oh, because it didn't shoot energy and hit me directly, it directly damaged my health. Holy crap. Easier to see with it. Yeah, it's too dark otherwise. Shit. No batteries. Shit. What am I gonna do? Holy crap. You know what's making this worse? The fact that the sun is coming through the fucking blinds. Have a battery. You didn't have a battery. Try to see. Do I really need to see much right now? God, this is horrible. No, shit. horrible. This is horrible. See something in the distance. That was bad. There, I got it. See an offshoot. We're at 40 life. Oh god. Back. Okay, now we're at 80. I need batteries. I can't go back in there. Wasn't there a battery at the end of this thing, or did I pick it up and use it already? No batteries. I'm really irritated at the blinds at the top that are like just streaming the sun in them. Let me try and do something about that. Hold on. Okay. I turned them the other way. That actually helped a lot. Oh god, I had the sun like in my eyes. Okay. Is there no batteries anywhere? Nothing. Fuck. Alright. I'm trying to like see if I can look up, but not really. So what, I'm gonna go in here with nothing to see with? Probably. Great. Well, I can't force... Oh, God. I need to get over here. Health. That probably opened it. What is this? What are you? Aren't you supposed to be a Jedi training toy, not a weapon? What the hell is this? Give me that. 15 energy units. Alright. Try to see if I could jump through there. I can't. Alright. Fucking hell. Must have been a pretty deep scratch to cut a disc beyond repair. I know you guys are talking about discs and DRM and discs breaking and being scratched and everything. What am I supposed to do with this? Jump over that. That's what I'm supposed to do. Unfortunately, we're heading into the depths of darkness again. There, I went down an opposite side path. Kind of worth it. Sort of, but not really. It's not super great. A little easier to see where you've been. Over there, over there. I've already been this way. Wait, that was all? That couldn't have been for all that. Oh god, this is gonna be a little convoluted maze, isn't it? Battery! Oh my god. Still no good. I think I have to do something about that one room. Alright. Buddy's meowing. This is driving me nuts. Going through the sewer system.
Is this Star Trek?
Star Wars Dark Forces. The first one. 1995. Buddy. I missed it. That's fine. We don't need it. I've already been to it. Let me go further. Faster. Buddy! He needs the attentions. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way down this time instead of turning to the side. There we go. What's the difference? I think it just changes where I'm let out. Oh my god, there was one over here. There's a battery right there. Okay, we're at full battery. Hello, the buddy. Hello. Alright. So, obviously that central room is where we need to be, but we need to do something to it, because it looks like there was... What? Because you're holding Bodhi? He wants to be let down. No, he loves that. No, you don't understand. You love this. This is your favorite thing. To be held up by me.
Struggling.
Alright. What does this do? I've already pressed it, so I don't know if I can depress it, which is usually a good sign. It means it's not like, oh, you're gonna have to figure all this puzzle out. I guess we're just going straight down there. It looks like that's what I was supposed to do here. Thermal detonators, which I still have not used. Where are my... Oh, there's a thermal detonator at 15. Jump. Alright, we're in a new area. Thank fucking God. It's just, okay. Oh my God. Where is that thing that was shooting at me 5 seconds ago? I heard it. Ew. Ew. What is this? Extra life. This is a secret? Ew! Hid behind that. That was beautiful. I'm so glad I could walk through that. What's down here? Oh, a switch. Oh, hello. Stop it. I heard something in here. Oh boy, platforming. Platforming in a first-person shooter. Fucking hell. Space poop waterfall. Oh, fucking hell. Where am I going? I can't move forward. I can't move backwards. Where am I supposed to be going? I'm supposed to be jumping through this. That's gross. Space poop water. What has the chat become this afternoon? Talking about old stuff. Old gaming days, old things. It's always a fun conversation topic. Especially when we're playing older games. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Alright. Fine. You're dead. He's a little floaty, a little. Just a little. You tried throwing a thermal detonator at me. I saw that. Little piece of shit. We're gonna just run and jump and not jump. At least we know how to get back there. Speaking of older stuff, did you guys see Spaceballs? Who hasn't seen Spaceballs? And whoever hasn't, you're doing yourself a disservice. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I saw it a lot back in the day. My dad was really big on us seeing old Mel Brooks stuff. And then there's a lot of Mel Brooks stuff that wasn't good, like Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles was fantastic. But there was a few Mel Brooks things that weren't as good. Yeah. Stop it. What is Spaceballs? Really? Oh my god. Star Wars parody. Fucking amazing. May the Schwartz be with you. Yeah, battery. Another battery. Stop it. Okay, energy units. Thermal detonators, which I haven't really used much of. That's fine. Checking. It's one of the best parodies in existence. It is fantastic. Hey.
Jan, I found Moff Rebus. I'm ready to get out of this mess.
You're the boss, Kyle.
Doesn't matter. We don't take any of this stuff with us anyways. I don't think we do. Moff Rebus designed the prototype weapons for the Dark Troopers. He wouldn't reveal much under questioning, but during one of his rants he revealed, "You should have seen the results of our tests on Fest. My weapons are going to put a lot of holes in a lot of Rebel scum." Crix Madine has confirmed the existence of an Imperial weapons site on the planet Fest during metallurgical research on new alloys. Knowing what kind of metals they're using will give us definitive clues to the Dark Troopers. Mission: I'll drop you in the old landing area far outside the base, surrounded by rocky cliff areas. Be careful. One bad move and you'll be a crater. The base itself is buried deep within the rock with an Axis-controlled front encampment that protects it from a strong frontal attack. Find other openings that may provide easier entry. When you have completed your mission, I'll pick you up at the drop point. Otherwise, it's just the way you like it, on your own. Infiltrate the base and find some samples of the metal they are testing. Return to the landing area. Simple enough. We're actually going to end this part